Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Kazekasuyoku Fuiteru, Around with the Wind, episode 18, and last episode, there was this argument between Joji Jota and Takakiru, a little bit with Haiji about why they were running, and then, they sort of came to an understanding, right? Everybody's okay now. But then you have Haiji going to the hospital probably to have his leg be checked and everything. And then you also had Fujioka running to Kakeru and Musa. So yeah. Now before we get into this episode, if you guys have no reaction, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/Filimini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Oh, so he's going to see him. Oh, yeah. Is that the answer to running? And then he got injured. Flashback, finally, of Haiji. And what happened? Oh, shh. I blame Sakaki for this. He's the one that cursed him. Like, he's the one that's like, even if one of y'all has a cold or something, then that's it for you. And now Shindo's like, ay, ay, ay. Like, they need all of them to run. And then you have him being sick. Like, knowing him, even with that, I hope it's just a cold, but even with that, he's still, clearly he's weak, right? Or, why am I forgetting his name? Yuki. Or Yuki wouldn't be like sustaining him like that. So clearly he's weak. What section was he running again? I'm sure he's gonna run it. But like, I don't know, man. So there's him that's sick, and then you have Haji there. He's running the last section, and we still don't know what the doctor said about his leg, which I'm pretty sure is not in great shape. So it's like a bunch of. When he said to George and Utah that he's gonna show them like the top or something, or I don't know exactly what he said, but like that got to my heart. I'm like, oh. And then they showed a little bit of what happened 4 years ago. Not totally, but like, let's see. It seems like he was hurt. Okay, so Fujioka said that him and Haji, they were on the same high school team, right? And that he was recruited by the same team that he's in right now. Is it something? Ricardo or something or other? The team that Fujioka is in right now. So he was also recruited, but then with his injury, he did decide not to go. So it seems like the last 2 years of his high school, when he was in high school, he was hurt for the last 2 years, because he said that he's been with this for the last 2 years, and it seemed like the first year he was just doing physical therapy, he couldn't run, and then the second year he was able to run with Fujioka at least. But then even though he was recruited by Rikudo, Fujioka was telling him that they have great, physical therapists and stuff, that they will take care of him and his leg. But I just like, I know myself, I know my body, I know my leg, so he doesn't feel like that's gonna change anything much. So I'm guessing that's why he didn't go with the Rikudo. I hope that's the name of the team. I don't know. I think that's why he didn't go with them. So there's that. We still don't know how he got injured in the first place. But yeah. And Fujioka's like, I shouldn't be the one telling you all this story. That it should be Haji himself, right? And that maybe he feels like it's not the right time to tell them. So he, before Fujioka told Haji that he should believe in himself, Haji was about to say that his athletic career is over, and that's when Fujioka came in with a believe in yourself speech. I'm gonna guess that he took that to heart, and then that's why he's been working toward the Hakone Kiden. I feel like the Hakone Kiden is the last thing that he can do with his leg, That's why he's so determined to run it, because it's the last thing he can do with his leg. I feel like there's like an expiration date, and now with what happened during the qualifier, it's sort of like maybe like pushed it to the brink or something. I don't know. I'm just seriously worried. Like with his leg, he's gonna push through for sure, but I feel like after he's done with his section, then that's gonna be it for him. He's not gonna be able to run anymore, which will suck. Prince is the one running the first section. He had his explanation as to why he chose him to run it. It was so funny. Like he's the only one that's gonna be like has a sort of like a nonchalant air about him as there. We have all those cameras pointing at them and everything. I don't know. I just love that. And then Musa is running the second one, which is sort of like the ace thing and everything. Oh. And then you have Kakeru, and then you have Haiji finishing it. I just don't remember how the others went. Shindo. I love when they were about to run this marathon, the AGO marathon or whatever, and then Hana-chan's like trying to sort of like break the ice between the twins and Hachi, and she's like, maybe wanting you to do the mountains of Hakone or something, or how did I say it again? The mountains of Hakone are the steepest in the world, something like that. They wanted him to do that. And Hachi's face is like, do you really want me to? Or something or other? I don't know, I just love that scene so much. Oh, look at his face, his smug face. I just love it. And then, Kakeru was like, shouldn't we have joined in as well? I love it. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, and then there's that coach that gave an interview with the reporter. Just brought up all that happened like years ago with Kakeru, the fact that he punched him, and then at least it didn't become such a big deal thanks to the coach. And then like going to the school and apologizing and everything, and then you have the mother call Kakeru, and it seems that based on the conversation they were angry with Kakeru that article came out, and that maybe it was bringing some kind of shame or something onto them. I don't know, it seems like they were more worried about them than they were about how the thing was affecting Kakeru, which I'm like, yo. And Yuki was also listening to the conversation, and it's like, I also don't get along with my family, because I remember that episode when the mom called and he did not want to pick up, but then he picked up and he's like, you're bothering me and everything. So you can tell already that their relationship is sort of strained. And then Yuki mentioned the fact that his mom remarried some other dude and he just doesn't know how to be close to them or something or other. And the fact that he's there with them was like sort of like changed him a little bit. So yeah, because they're sort of like a family, family unit. And then what was I was scrolling through, I was trying to say something but I forgot. Yeah, I was trying to see like how they were running. The reason why I wanted to go back and see how they were running is because since Shinto was like sick, I wanted to see like how many, like which section he's gonna be running and how many people were gonna be running before his turn comes up, and maybe like in that space of time he might feel somewhat better. I don't know. And he's running like the 5th section, there's 4 people before him. The Hakone Kingdom is like 10 kilometers, right? All around, I think. I'm not wrong. Or is each section 10 kilometers? I don't know. But I just hope with that little bit of time that he gets before he starts running, I hope he feels somewhat better before that. And then they mentioned Kakeru was running the 9th section, and they mentioned the fact that if Fujioka was not running in the first half, then that means he's going to be running in the latter half, which means it's going to be some kind of competition between him and Kakeru. So I'm looking forward to that. Based on what happened before when they were running together, Fujioka is still gonna win when it comes to like a head-to-head running between those two. But like, yeah, I'm still excited to see that. I just don't know how this thing's gonna go, man, because you have 2 players that are not 100%. You have Haji there that's gonna be finishing the race, and then you have Shindo that's sick. So what's gonna happen? Like, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. You can also see the full length of this reaction as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.